Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, and I am getting real tired of people who call themselves Christians but whose noses are so far stuck in the air that they help the enemies of faith more than they do their own. Here's a typical letter from one of the high horse Christians. This is from somebody who calls themselves the Starfish in Virginia. Explain, Bill. Trump using vulgar language. If we allow him into our White House, God will turn his back on America. Hold it right there. Have you been blind and deaf for the past 8 years? Where in the bat guava crazy world of ignorance have you been? Did you not see the White House lit up in the colors of filth and perversion? Have you not seen the blasphemous court decisions and God-hating policies coming out of all levels of government? And you're afraid that Trump's colorful language might offend God? The letter goes on with, Ted keeps it clean. I assume that's Ted Cruz. If Trump is the nominee, I will not vote. I will stick with my standards and keep the moral high ground. Goodbye, exclamation mark. Moral high ground? It was people like you, so high and mighty in your holiness that you could not stain your halo by voting in America's national elections, that gave us Barack Obama. If God has or is going to turn his back on the USA, it will be because of people like you putting evil men like Obama in office. If you will not vote for a candidate because his halo doesn't shine as bright as yours, then at least have the decency to vote against the candidates who openly represent satanic evil. The 2016 elections are the most critical elections in American history. Even Franklin Graham says that if the Democrats win, then this may well be our last free election. Every Christian in America has a duty to oppose the evil, God-hating agendas of the Democrat Party. And that means going to the polls and voting to stop the party of Antichrist, even if it means voting for a man who's less than perfect. It's time for the Christians of America to come out from behind the church doors to get into the fray. If you don't like the candidates, then set about finding better candidates and work to get them in office. These are the days when people need to see Christian courage rising to meet the godless assaults on this nation. And the only way that will happen is for men and women of faith to be involved in the culture, not invisible behind church doors and missing in action on Election Day. The Outlaws Chapel website is being built this week and is for the men and women of faith who are ready to come out from behind the church doors to get into the fray, to boldly stand for God, even if it means violating the satanic laws of our own nation, hence the name Outlaws Chapel. I would much rather be called an outlaw for obeying God than to be one who disobeys the command of God to be salt and light to this nation. A silent Christian is a defeated Christian, and it appears there will be some silent Christians on Election Day. Shame on them. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.